Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will share with you how to add a sphere on this plane, and as well, I will share with you how to apply subdivision surface on the plane. So the first thing you need to do is to move to your top orthographic by pressing 7, like I am now. And the next is to switch to your edit mode by pressing tab. After that, you then press Ctrl+R to subdivide. Now, we can decide to subdivide using our right clicking and then applying subdivision, but in this case we are using this manual subdivision to enable us achieve certain objective, and the objective is to ensure that the edges are not squashed, that the edges still maintain the pointed edge, but then on a more smooth transition than what we have currently. So that is the essence of doing this manual loop cuts. So how to apply this, all you need to do is to Ctrl+R to get your loop cuts showing, and the next is to move your wheel, your mouse wheel. Once you move it up, it will add numbers. Once you move it down, it reduces. So we just need to, and then we left click and we press S and X to scale it all the way to the edge, and we'll do the same for the x-axis also. So we tab out. Once we are done with that, we tap out, or maybe we left click and then we Ctrl+R again. Now on the x-axis, then we add numbers, we left click, and then we scale on the y-axis. Then the next is to also apply another R again on the x-axis. You leave it on the x. You do the same for y. You left click on the y. Alright. So the next now is to switch your edit mode option to vertex. Now when you switch to vertex, you click out to ensure that there is nothing that is clicked or maybe that is highlighted on this. The next is just click the midpoint and then you press Ctrl+Shift+B. When you do that, you see an anchor, and then that anchor, you need to just drag it along. Now you are having this because I've initially used it before, but then if you are doing it for the first time, you should have, or maybe you should see something like this. Alright, so all you need to do is to go on this panel and adjust, because once you press Ctrl+Shift+B, this panel will come up. It's usually here, so you just need to click and then you have it. So all you need to do is to add more numbers, or you can equally add lesser numbers. The lesser the better, basically. So we just have, all right, it's not really looking like a circle, but then we have something. So as you can see, we have a shape here. So you can decide to just remove the face, or you extrude depending on what you are working on. So in this case, we want to extrude, and to extrude you have to insert a face. To insert a face, you press I and then you move your mouse. Alright, then you press E to extrude. Alright, then you can equally add a loop cut here. Alright, to give it that smooth transition. Alright, so we have something here, and then the next is to apply the almighty subdivision surface. So we come to this modifier, you select here and then you add modifier. So we have it here, subdivision surface. So we have this at the end of the day. So now if we increase this, we have more smooth surface. However, we can decide to say we don't want more increase in view. We can decide to just add smooth shade and we have something like this. So we have been able to add a circle on this plane, and we have been able to extrude it using this approach. So as you can see, we have it just the way we want it. But then if you want to ensure that we have like a smooth transition, like you can see, if you look close, you find out that you can still see the square shape happening here. You can decide to select this, add a face, and then bring it down. All right, you can decide to do this, or you can equally decide to just select the edges and bevel it the more. But then when you bevel this way, you might be beveling the opposite way because we have something happening here. So it's best to just allow it go the way it is. All right, so all right, so at this point we have something much better. It's not looking so square like we have it initially. So you just have to insert face and then control press inside the face, scale it, press G, and then move to the white axis. That way we'll be able to have something much better than what we had before. All right, so this is pretty much it, and see you on the next video. Thank you.